Y'all get on up in here, man. I don't see before y'all. Where everybody at? Where are the Mac heads, the maniacs, and the drive-by shooters? Where are the trolls at? Maybe we can make tonight troll night. Why don't you trolls get up in here? Give me something to talk about. Give me some content. Damn, we still on four? For real? That's how y'all do me? All right. All right. All right. We up to six. That's a good number. Put a zero behind it. Damn, this is whack. Perlana, what's up, baby? Long time no see. Where you been? Jerry Allen, a regular. I expect to see you on Southside up in here. Michael, what up? What up? What up? What's up with y'all, man? You know, it's a trip. A lot of people digging the bartender. That's cool. That's cool. I thought James Miller would do a little bit better than it's doing, but it's doing great. The last three on the Blue Channel doing real good. I'm a little surprised bartender's doing so great. I really thought James Miller would do just a little bit better, but um, I might have to do a follow up on James Miller based on all this speculation and everybody got their own scenario or where the name Harlem comes from and all that. I might have to attack that because still a lot of misinformation being posted in the comment section, all of which I can't verify or dispute, but some of it I can. What up? What up? What up, Shaniqua? What's going on with you? Dan A. D. Boston. What up? What up? Eddie Ortiz. What's happening? I don't remember that name. What's up, Eddie? My girl Crystal's in the building. All right. Shaq Boy 76. What up, 760? I heard that. Still trying to find my guy, Big Larry, man. But what's up with y'all, though, man? Y'all gonna make me call Bam or what? Let me invite Bam over here or something, man. Get some of y'all started. Jeff Fort, what up? What up? What up? I heard a story about him. About which one? James Miller or Big Larry? What's up from New Zealand? Man, we get a regular from New Zealand all the time. Tonight, believe it or not, you may be surprised to hear this, but Crips and Bloods are here in New Zealand. No, I'm not. People say it all the time. We get one person from New Zealand or Ireland every night. So no, I'm not surprised. And yes, they take it very seriously. Yeah, and check out YouTube. That's what everybody say. Check out YouTube. Still healing from that Niner loss. I ain't mad at you though. I try to warn you, but you guys don't listen. Bay Area don't never listen because the Bay Area is part of California. They are like they're a big part of California. Close to 50% of California just to themselves, meaning the swag, the culture, the love, the black pride, the music. You know what I'm saying? The black history is so rich up in Northern California. But check this out. Stay out your feelings, man. Quit believing in your heart when you start talking about football and you'll be all right, man. You won't have no hangovers. Better yet, go get you a hoe off the block and drink you some yak and call it a night. You know what I mean? Instead of stressing over something you have no control over, right? But I'm not going to ride the Niners. It is what it is. They lost, just like damn near every team in the league is lost except for two teams, the Eagles and the Chiefs. It's just part of the game, man. Don't trip. Now that you threw me off my square, I don't even know what I was going to say. Okay, good looking out. I appreciate you. If you can find out what's up with Big Larry, man. Bang, bang. Okay. I'll pill out. Man, is you crazy? Man, if I pill out, I'm going to look like a pregnant woman with man boobs on me. Never. Let's see, y'all. But whatever. What's going on with y'all though? Jay Ship, what up? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir, TB. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't read the first part. All I see is TV. But yeah, what's going on, man? What music y'all listening to these days, man? Any new artists or any new songs out that's popping? I know Shaniqua. Shaniqua, you still stuck on Too Short, E40, Spice One, Yuck Mouth, Keisha Cole. Like, I know you don't know what's up. So I'm not asking you. I don't need you to start going back in your library, bringing up some 1980 shit, right? Larry June. He's out of date, though, right? No oldies but goodies. I said new stuff, not no old stuff now. Eyeball Taurus, what up, Jock? Did you peep that info? Nah, man, I don't even see your name popping up. I'm like, the bro told me to go look at what he sent me. I can't even find your name, man. Let me see what's going on. Australian company making off your hood. Oh, yeah, I saw that. I didn't know that's what you sent. Yeah, they've been doing that for a while. My last girlfriend was showing me that. So, yeah, that's been going on over a year. Yeah, I'm hip to that. Um, I mean, what can we do? You know what I'm saying? And it might cost some people their life. It might not cost people their life. But one thing for sure, it's getting a lot of attention. Everybody's sending the advertisements around. So that might be half of their battle right there. I mean, you know Jerry Allen. Come on, man. My female friend. You know what I mean? Jimmy Waters and Rich the Factor. All right, all right. I only listen to old school music. I heard that. So with that said, y'all, for those that's new to the channel, or for those that forgot, or hard-headed, or deaf, quit sending me your garbage ass music on Instagram, man. I don't want to see it. I don't want to hear it. It's not good to my ears. Stop it. Send it to somebody else, man. Even if I like it, what can I do for you? It's nothing I could do for you. I gave you guys a chance to play your stuff on the channel. That didn't work. You know what I mean? Stop sending me that shit. That shit is garbage. I don't want to hear it, all right? Just leave me alone. Send it to somebody else. I mean, you got all these other YouTube channels. Send it to them dudes. See if they'll play that shit. I'm not going to play. I'm not even going to open that shit no more. Boy, I've been disappointed so many times, man. I don't even want to do myself like that no more. Lakeside, your love is on the West Coast, Kev Mac. All right, all right, all right. Yeah. Fitzgerald, you might like that shit. Fitzgerald ain't gonna like that shit, man. So Fitzgerald is like, this nigga's like Slick Rick and Marvin Gaye at the same time. Like, Fitzgerald's gonna bust a rap and then he gonna start singing like Marvin Gaye on the hook. Like, Fitzgerald don't want to hear that shit. That's like a little leaguer telling a little leaguer, or the flip side, telling an MLB person, man, check out this hitter, and he's 7, 8 years old. He's on the farm team. He's hitting off with T. Polana, hey boo. See them dudes from the South, they sure know how to get to a woman. Hey boo, what you cooking tonight? Want me to come over after dark? Hartley Franklin, one way. Guess you didn't know, Kev Mac. All right. One way. Gotcha. Tapping in from Australia. Let me see what my man say. Just read the book A.C. Moses wrote. It came yesterday. Finished it this morning. Good read. Damn good read, right? Pretty damn accurate too, right? Fly Chefin. Other than Monster, whose book is the best read, KMV? Shit. I like Tookie's book, even though, we got our own speculation of things in that book and why they were written and said the things that they were said in there, their way, their rite of passage. But I think Lala from Six Deuce East Coast, that's Larry Davis, by the way. Stanley Tookie Williams, by the way. Let's see, Southside, what up, homeboy? I know you be checking in. I don't know if you're working or not. I don't know if you're in the studio putting some music down or not, but Crip Love, Crip Love. Yeah, Tookie's book was good, Polana, I agree. Polana, I just put out an album last month. It's on Spotify. It's called Vicky's Baby. Shout out to Vicky's Baby, all right? Vicky's son. All right. Get your money on, boy. Was Corrupt actually from 60s or was he just around? Man, there's interviews on Corrupt. There's Corrupt on here on live, and there's people talking about Corrupt on live, man. I'm not going to keep repeating that shit. Just Google Kevmac video live streams and Corrupt. Cutes is my best friend. All right. He's my best friend, too. One of them. Q's gonna have a cold book when it's done. How about when is it gonna get started? We know it's gonna be cold when it's done, but how about when it gets started? Misha G, what's up, baby? What's up, baby? Y'all keep laughing when I say Google it, but I'm serious. I do it myself. I use Google. I go to Google and I'll type in Kev Mack and Jimmy Lavender, Kev Mack and Skull, Kev Mack and Q's. Shit pops right up. That's why I keep suggesting it. Google it, it pops right up. That, nothing sarcastic or funny about that. I'm just being real. I'm being helpful, all right? Where your sister wife at, Misha? Cute's a legend, good God. I always joke with Cutes. How are we all good guys? We call each other good guys. This guy's a good guy. This guy's a real cool guy. How are we good guys? We ain't shit. Man, we done made so many mistakes in our life, some crucial ones too. Some deadly. And we call each other good guys. That's crazy. Our culture is sick. I love it, but it's sick. Well, predate that one. I heard that he don't give him no bright ideas. Inside the Crips by Colton Simpson. I mean, there's a lot of good books. I wouldn't rank them up there with Monster Cody, though. But there's a lot of good books. Any update on Cutes, dog? Last time you talked about it didn't sound good. No. He told me something about the dog wasn't feeling good. The dog was just laying down watching him. He felt like the dog felt good. The Cutes is there for him. And he said something about he'll have the money to take him to the hospital soon. I forgot which day, but soon. Kev Mac, what up? Them whiners purdy right now. They purdy. They got a lot of excuses in San Francisco right now. Oh yeah, you like that documentary that had some of our pictures in there and stuff? I feel you. Do a spiel on Cruz Crenshaw Boulevard in the 80s. It's a thought. It'll come up at some point. You a Cowboy fan? Oh shit! Why do I like you? Any thoughts of liking you are all gone now, sweetie. You're gonna have to take me to a real good breakfast now, or dinner. Only a good breakfast or a good dinner is gonna make up for being a Cowboy fan. I'm done with you. Like we divorced. Mm, 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 mm. You done killed it. You done killed my whole vibe. Us Niners getting ready for the next party. I believe it all the time, every year, same shit. Prescott got cut. Was it his wrist or his neck? If it wasn't his wrist or his neck, I don't want to hear about it. Kev, did you have guys from the Bloods that you considered a big homie back in the day? I don't even want to cuss tonight because I had to delete my last slide. So I don't even want to cuss. So I'll just say no. Nowadays, though, I think I got a couple nowadays. Monk still punching air. I don't know what Monk is doing. Monk might be trying to figure out how he's going to do his interview with Cartoon right now, or what jersey he's going to wear next year, because the one that says 6-0 and Mumpy on the back, that's obviously bad luck. Like, it's not bringing him no good luck on the football field. Kenny Patton, what up? Happy New Year to you and your platform. I just found out how to get on your PC, on how to get on. So you ready to come on me? I'll send you a link right now, man. This could be epic. Like, ain't nobody expecting you to come on me. Kincaid, what's up, man? I mean, you telling me that I'm going to post a link, big homie, just in case you want to come on for a few minutes and give your spiel. Big Kev, what's the most you won on playing dice, bro? 112,000. Phase Green smiling. Oh, God, here we go again, Jay Harris. Don't forget where the gangster blood come from, New Orleans. We the murder capital and been with Cali at its peak. Really? The gangster blood comes from New Orleans? Oh, you mean the DNA? People moved from New Orleans to California. Is that what you're trying to say? What it do, Kel? Shout out from something. From Artie? What's up, Arturo Aguilar? 18th Street, Hoover local. Oh, man, how old are you, bro? Can I ask how old you are, Hoover? Because them damn Hoover locals, man, if you old enough, if you one of them G's, if you my age or a little older, oh, you a youngster. You're a youngster, dog. I got you by a whole decade. Them 18th Street Hoover locals, man. Wait a minute. Or was that the King? Yeah, the Hoovers too, but I'm thinking about the King Boulevard local. Used to hit up, y'all used to hit up down there by Pep Boys, by the 10 freeway. Y'all had some big, large hit ups, some nice ones, black and white, silver and black. But those Kings Boulevard 18s, man, they used to have some big old placards over there by the sports arena, by the Coliseum, in that alley. Damn. Y'all used to hit that up. But okay, enough of that, man. Yeah, on Hoover and Washington. Yeah, I know where y'all at. I know a little bit about the 18th Street. So I've been around the city for a while. You know what I mean? Yeah, I know. I know where y'all located. Y'all used to have some big hit ups, man. What's happening? I went to school with some 18s, but they were from the west side. I want to say Alsace, but it might not have been Alsace. I always get confused of those over there. Kincaid went to the hole on Christmas morning in the chow hall, cuz. Kincaid, you hear that? Kincaid. I think they want you to come on, Kincaid. Mac versus Big U Dice game and 357 game. Epic, right? Yeah, by Manual Arts. Absolutely, homie. Absolutely. Man, I remember them was the good days. They used to leave graffiti on walls back then. Good looking out, man. I appreciate it. They used to leave the graffiti on the walls back then. So I used to like to just ride the bus. Or I had an older brother that smoked PCP, right? So he was going to drive slow regardless. He would always say, man, put a rock in my tank. As a kid, I don't know what the hell rock in the tank is gonna do, but I could give him $2. That $2 lasts a pretty long time, man. So I give him $2. You know, I give him my lunch money, and we jump in the car, man, and we cruise through South Central LA. And man, I used to like to look at them hit ups, man. Jerry Allen, Jerry Allen, RTD. What's up though, y'all, man? What's going on, man? I purposely left tonight open so I could come on here. I gave myself enough time in case I need to go an hour and a half or 2 hours. Gas was cheap back then. Yeah, it was. Yeah, bro was smoked out, but he was a good brother. I mean, he can't help that the drugs warped the way I thought about him, but I always admired my older brother, man, because he was good at giving me good advice. He gave me great street advice, a little bit of girl advice. Like I couldn't take too much girl advice from him because he was sprung on every girl he messed with. So I couldn't take that advice, you know what I mean? But yeah, and then like one of my favorite things about my oldest brother is when I was in junior high school. Yeah, I was in junior high school. Let me think. Bro was still out, so bro goes in '83. So this was more like I was in junior high school, and my big brother he had came home from the Navy, and he came over to the house. He used to carry this 38. You know, back then that's what they used to carry, the 38 special, the Saturday night special. And he came over. It was a black one. He gave me a black with a brown handle 38. He didn't give it to me, but he left it in my possession. Like, here, man. Like, I can't sleep over here every night. I got a wife and a newborn daughter. But if somebody comes steal them pigeons, man, get down on them, bust them. So I used to like the fact that he trusted me. I didn't tell my mama. I didn't misuse the gun. You know what I'm saying? I would just go lay by the back door, the back window, and hope somebody came and broke in my pigeon cage. So I always think about that's like one of my favorite memories of my oldest brother. The game ain't the same, bro. Scared, bro. I missed it. Oh, have brothers and sisters on zombie. Absolutely, man. You know what I just found too? I found an article, right? Man, it's gonna trip you out. I want to do a story on it, but I want more information. I just found an article where a black dude wearing a brim hat in 1972. Now you know the Brims was wearing brim hats in 72, right? I'm not saying dude was from Brim, but I am drawing a correlation. And that was what they referred to him as, you know, the guy with the brim hat. Dude was going downtown killing homeless people, man. Killing homeless alcoholic people. I ain't never heard nobody speak on that. So I was thinking, man, that might be a story I might want to put out there. You feel me? Some people may recognize him, you know what I mean? He may still be living, who knows? But that was some crazy shit. A black dude, bro, with a brim hat. The sketch, I didn't think he looked black on the sketch. I figured he was a Chicano, you know, a Southerner, right? But when I started reading the article, it said his description, he was a black male. And a few people, you know, he had some rats. He had some homeless people that attacked him or fended him off. And so they gave the police information too. Class of 88 Long Beach, Jordan High. All right. 4-5 on my lap at all. 4-5 on your lap at all time. Girl, you have to be a beast. Like, you have to be the downest criplet ever. All the shit you did, the way you dressed, the way you carried yourself, monster lace you got to be the hardest female crip in the history of this shit. I never heard of that. Sounds interesting. And that's what I'm saying. I never heard of it either. I didn't hear my parents talk about it, my brothers talk about it, no Brims talk about it, no Crips talk about it. Very interesting. In fact, I believe, I have to really dig into it, I believe they saying he was a serial killer. He had at least 3 bodies at the time of this article. Damn, Danny Hernandez. Where you from, homie? I forgot what hood was that. I forgot what hood that was that he got caught in. No, I don't think Q's mentioned this guy. He may have, but I don't think he did. Yeah, Richard Ramirez. I know East LA, but what video? What turf was it though? I remember that shit was on TV. Y'all beat his ass. We all serial killers. Captain Crunch, of course. Moscow. Cerritos. Oh, damn, I don't remember Cerritos. Okay. All right. Boyle Heights area. Much love and respect, OG Mac 1. I'm not OG. You can take the OG off on me. I mean, I appreciate the respect, but you could take the O and the G off on me. Okay, you was a kid. All right, it's all good. He was, yeah, Wifens. I thought it was Wifens. Was it Wifens? No, I don't remember. Don't give me the line. We just had a crazy serial killer who put something people in the national park, killed about 30 or so. His name was damn, he killed 30 people and buried them? Damn. He was a beast. It's one thing to go driving through dark streets and chipping some shit. Catch somebody in the alley and chip them, right? Catch them at a hamburger stand, chip them and get away. But to kill 30 people and go put them all in the same place, that's off the hook. Uncle Buck, what up, homeboy? He said a Grim Reaper was foul. Grim Reaper stayed right there in the hood, like he didn't run or nothing. Went to work and everything. His neighbors and everybody had no idea, right? I look at everybody like a serial killer. I trust nobody and stay ready. You look at me like a serial killer. You stay ready for me. Oh, in Florida. I was about to say, like, you can't be scared of me. Like, about the scariest thing I would do to you is close the bedroom door behind us. I mean, you might stab me with one of them eyelashes, girl. You pull them eyelashes off like blades, like some iron cubes scraped up on the concrete and got sharpened. What's up, Boss Claus? What is Boss Claus saying? What's up, Boss Claus? The banner. We're going to call you the banner. Not because y'all had no banners in the arena, right? Y'all don't have no banners up there, right? But because you ban people, like we're going to call you Claus the Banner. Keep the banner. Big Kev. What's happening, homie? What's happening, dog? Whatever happened to the Hoover Street boxing gym? We'd have to ask Cutes or somebody like that. Creighton, KMC, what size kick do you wear? Trying to come borrowing gifts for the meet and greet? Damn, man, that's what's up, homie. I wear a size 12. I wear a size 12. All right, bro? Damn, that's good looking out, homie. Monster Cody, yes, Captain Crunch. He didn't say berries, homie. He didn't say berry. He might have been talking about peanut butter for all we know, right? Because when he said that, I'm imagining some peanut butter, Captain Crunch. Well, Paper Chaser, what up? The realest dude in New Orleans, Cali, and Chicago. Just finished watching Mumpy interview. Oh yeah, Mump. I always say, man, Mump is so underrated. Mump is great. He's intelligent. He's articulate. His verbiage is good. He thinks before he speaks. Mump is great, man. Mump is very underrated. Mump could probably give, without exaggerating, if Mump was up for it, Mump could probably get a best gang interview ever. I'm not saying with the most history. I'm just saying the way that he talks and lay things out and puts it in perspective. He really knows how to talk to his audience. Sands, what up? Yo, I remember I was in East LA when they got him. You have nightmares of him. He gives a good interview, non-biased as well, absolutely. Kev addressed that Cripplet comment, even though Cuz said Crippets. Oh, all right. Whatever. Criplets, Crippet. What's the proper terminology? Female Crip? Shit. Monk Part 3 is just as good as Cutes, Rockhead, and Monster together. Ooh, that's big right there. Y'all ever heard of Wayne Williams and the Atlanta child murders? I haven't, no. Right. His interview should have done 1 million views right there with Monster. I don't know about that, but it should have been in the hundreds. Yeah, it should have been up there. Check this out, though. I don't know what it is. It's like, is YouTube shadow banning me, or is it the audience that just fights and bite their nails not to watch Mac video? I don't know what it is. One thing I do know is we had I'm gonna call him an ex-hater. He used to hate on everything I did. Dude used to troll in the comment section. He would say things like, "This is a good interview for Mac. I usually don't like his interview." Shit like that, right? Uh, but it wasn't one comment. It's just gradually one video after another. I've seen dude commenting lately saying good video. I've been peeping him. And then finally, on the last video, he said something to the effect that he been fighting liking Mac videos. I'm like, man, just let it go. Let it go, man, like that brother did. Just let it go. You can really like the channel if you just let all that hate go. If you just quit thinking about how you can be negative, how you can respond in a negative way to Mac or anything Mac does, you'll be all right. Your heart will feel better. Your mind will feel better. And you can type some things that people can appreciate instead of not really accept, right? So I think there's a lot more people like that out there. I really, truly believe that. Atlanta child murder, Wayne Williams, scared my childhood. Damn, sorry to hear that, bro. Oh, it's always 200 in here, bro. We usually get to 300 when I'm by myself. 400 if Rockhead or Cuse come on. All right. 450. Oh, TPK had it popping, didn't he? Bam keep it popping too. Bam cartoon. They keep it popping. Did you see the what? Get that shot by the police? I don't know what you said. I ain't see nobody get shot by no police. I ain't had time to watch nobody get shot by police. I've been trying to get some work done, man. Crazo had us rolling a couple weeks back. Oh yeah, Crazo as well, right? Pretty Boy. Let's not forget Pretty Boy. Man, you did great giving us cartoon. Thank you, brother. The others are good, but you give us a better understanding of the culture and history for us who are not from Cali. We try, we try. People only see it from their standpoint. Perception is the only way they see it based on They views of life, it's a lesson or a blessing. Got you, got you, got you. Crystal, good looking out. Is that really Crip Mac Dad? I want that fade with cartoon. He looked like him. I don't think it's his real dad, but he looked like him. Hey, matter of fact, don't even mention his name over here. Don't even get me to talk about him because I don't want to get caught up in that mess they in. Leave that out over here on me. Just please stall us out, man. Kev never seen Gold Date, Tonus. Well, you're probably right. Because as far as I know, as many rims as I had, I never had no Daytonas. I had Dayton's, nigga, like Dayton, Ohio. I ain't never heard of Daytona, Ohio. Maybe at the races, maybe at NASCAR or something. So you right, Uncle Buck. You illiterate fuck. Oh yeah, Big Keystone. Oh yeah, Keystone, you right. Dude in a wheelchair got shot by the police. Damn, that's cold. Keep close, man. Check your boy, man. You like y'all let Uncle Buck talk mess to me all night, right? Y'all let Buck get a pass. You know he's the most special kid in here. He rode the school bus with football helmets on his whole elementary and junior high school years. They let him out in high school because his head was too big to fit. He couldn't wear a helmet on that big ass head. Don't act like you know how to spell Dayton's now, nigga. If I didn't tell you, if I didn't correct you, you would have said Daytona's the rest of your life, fool. You know that's what you thought they was, fool. I see a lot of people talking about Daytona. Y'all don't know what the hell y'all talking about. Boss Claus said, keep you cold, Claus. No, it's cool. Go ahead, Claus. Cheer him on, nigga. I'll go get Loco, fool. Loco, wear your ass out, nigga. You want to get Buck on me? I get Loco, nigga. 2-on-2, nigga. Name somebody else. Name one more person. I'll go get somebody else. You ever try to get on interview out of Jamel Bond? Ben tried that long time ago, man. Lost call. Not gonna happen. From Detroit, what's up, Kevmac? The best gang historian out. Good looking out. Appreciate it, man. Don't forget my partner, man. He helps me with a lot of research, man. That's Mac. Daytona was said in a song. Well, that's probably where they got that shit from. Let me see. R and licking windows. And licking windows. What you talking about? KMV Air Force Ones or Airman. Air Force Ones, homie. You know what Nelly said? Don't act like you didn't hear Nelly's song, man. Like if Nelly can bust everybody's girl in some Air Force Ones, nigga, why I can't wear no Air Force Ones? But Air Max is cool for the feet, though. Air Max feel better. Air Max definitely feel better, without question. But Air Force Ones, man, real kickback, versatile shoe. Yeah, plenty of brothers refer to these as toners. Right. They don't know no better because they wasn't buying or they didn't graduate from school or something. You know what I mean? Force is where? Ain't nothing. What? But sixes? I tell you, man, you the hardest criplet ever. Dana Dane with fame. Bro, you been wearing chucks so long, you ain't got no arch in your foot. When you kick your feet up and put them on your husband's lap, them things is flat as hell on the bottom. Honey spokes. Okay. What was your first ride, Kemak? A 280Z, a 1976 280Z. 280 Z. 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 280 Z Air Force Ones hurt after a while. If you get them too tight, like if you wear a 10 and you're trying to wear a 9, yeah, they hurt after a while. Nigga. Just get your size because they run big. So just get your size on. You don't have to try to make your feet look small and get a 9, nigga, or a 10, knowing your foot is bigger than that. Yeah, they will start hurting after a while unless you get the right size. Or Chuck Taylors and Nike Cortez, the main kicks for y'all in LA. Now, we had so many kicks in LA. You had the Fila era where everybody was wearing Filas. Bloods wore the red ones, Crips wore the blue ones, everybody wore the white ones. I mean, you had all kind of different shoes, man. I can't say that. The homie said that my feet were so flat, it sounded like 2 flat tires. Have you ever had a Regal? On Dayton's was hard. I never had a Regal. I had a Cutlass. Cusa doing all right. My favorite shoes are Stacy Adams. Kev, you ready for your DP? You've been slacking on the story. I can't do everything, man. So yeah, I might just get the stories up for February, man. I might just wait to March on me. KMV, which Jordan kicks are your all-time favorite? See, I don't know the names of the different kicks. I explained on one live not too long ago that whichever one that is, it had the 23 on the top, and you can strap them and lace them up. Those were real comfortable, lasted long. You could play ball in them and go to a party in them. So I don't know which one that is, but Jordan got many styles that I like. But you said my favorite, that was my favorite. Blue Channel was cracking. Profiles are kind of like stories. I somewhat agree because it's my narration, right? And then the pictures and shit like that, like you don't actually see me. What you think about that Boston and Laker game? Brown was hot. I think they got it wrong. I think the Lakers should have won the game, but who's to say, man? The GOAT misses free throws, so for all we know, the GOAT would have missed 2 free throws. The GOAT should have just went and slam dunked the ball like Kobe would have did. You hated British Nikes. What did you like? Christian Nikes, nigga? I'm old. I shop at Walmart. I ain't mad at you. What you buy? Them little shoes you wear to jump in the swimming pool? Like I see a lot of brothers go to Walmart and their girlfriends buy them that shoe. I'll be wanting to say, hey, my brother, are those shoes for you, homie? Because your girl don't wear no 12 or 13. Y'all going swimming or what? I guess now y'all wear Crocs, though, right? Is you religious? I'm very religious, homie. I'm very religious. Like you don't see the cross around my neck, homie. You feel me? I'm just saying, Chris. I'm just saying. Once the 2000s came, if you had Cortez, they say you wearing Mexican shoes. Well, if you're wearing Cortez in the 2000s, you're just a throwback gangster, really Crip or Blood, right? Just a throwback, homie, or essay. If you got on Cortez, homie, I don't look at you like a Mexican. But if you got baggy pants and Cortez, yeah, you look like a Mexican. But for real though, you just look like a throwback gangster, homie. That's all. What about Buffalinos? I had a pair too. They was cool. Mouse free kid. Which mouse? Some 40s? Adidas, Bose, Nike, React, Corny Kicks. We call Cortez G Nikes. All right, all right. What Keith say? Keith got y'all laughing? What Keith talking about? I don't even see what Keith is talking about, man. Motor Mouse free? Are you asking me a question or are you telling me? Explanation points help a little bit. That way I could tell the tone of your keyboard. What shoe you would want to see come back? I would like to see the nylon blue Nike Cortez. Not 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 the traditional one. I'm talking about all blue with some suede on it. Man, my favorite shoe right there. Kev, were Crocker socks once associated with male prostitutes? What? You First of all, no, I don't remember no male prostitutes when I was young. That's something that came around a little bit later on, man. Uh, I have no idea, eyeball. I couldn't tell you. Only thing I could tell you about those type of dudes, man, is they used to have their pants pulled up so high that you see two big old balls sticking out their pants, man. Other than that, I don't know, eyeball. I said, Loco wears, hey, cut it out, man. Cut it out, man. Don't do that over here, Keith Clark. Don't do that, homie. Homies ain't supposed to turn on homies, man. Used to be over there on this channel all the time, man. Going live and shit. No, homies don't do that, homie. G's just turn the other cheek, man. Leave that shit alone, man. I had those all blue and blue swish. Old head said, fools wearing Chinese slippers. I remember that. I remember the Chinese slippers. I remember my homeboy Lil Looney had a pair, man. I had a pair too, but they didn't last long. Like, my foot came up out of them so quick. Them was some cheap shoes on me. But Lil Looney used to wear them and be doing karate moves and shit. I didn't watch the Tyree Nichols video, man. Rest in peace to the brother, and my condolences to his family. Corduroy house shoes was the shit. You ever try to play basketball in corduroy house shoes? Come right up out of them. I heard it's a KMV picnic in the works celebrating the truce and non-deuce. All right, I mean, that's what you want to call it. But Felino's generic as hell in the go, them Walmart shoes, Reeboks. You ever had the Ewans? I never had no Patrick Ewans, man. Buster Browns, no Buster Browns for me, man. K Swiss and Wallabies, got you. I have never seen anyone in Chinese slippers except Buddy from Kung Fu. You also never been to prison either on a Grey Goose. You feel me? Half y'all was wearing penny loafers with a penny in them. Man, damn, that's cold, homie. I had a pair of penny loafers. Nigga, I had a quarter in mine, though. This nigga said the penny loafers. You ain't lying. Penny loafers with no socks on. Man, I used to pop fools upside the head. Nigga, where your socks at, fool? Loafers straight from Payless. Damn, not from Payless. Kev, y'all used to wear the high top Adidas, right? I don't remember wearing no high top Adidas. I had some high top Nikes, though. Kev, you could reenact your stories, get you a few actions from the hood through a little comedy and action in there. Facts. Yeah, I know that. But I'm not, though. I have no plans on doing it. Yeah, getting Buck. See, I just told y'all, friends ain't supposed to turn on each other, man. Now Buck done turned on you, Keith Claus. Colorado boots with the fat laces. Hmm. You ever meet Raymond Washington? No, absolutely not. Never met Raymond. I feel like I met him, but I've never met him. Roller pigeons and spinners are the same. Yes, just a fancier word, and it kind of separates, those that weren't in the competition, or actually some of those that were in competition. You get a real good ball out of pigeon. Get a pigeon to ball up real tight, so you would call that a spin, right? So spinner is more classier word. Roller is more traditional. Niggas was capping till they from the spot on them. First of all, I got a question for you, Western Ave. This is a real question. No sarcasm, no jokes, no shots, none of that. Serious question. How old was you and how long did it take you to spell like you spell? Because it's kind of hard reading the shit you be typing. Like, you got to be going out your way to spell some of the words you spell. Like, that got to be some difficult shit right there. Like, I just want to spell words the way they spell. Now, I could take one letter. I could take a K off the end of a C or something like that. But how the hell you be do and fo and go and ho and show and like damn, and then you add an E to it, like nigga, you making spelling harder by adding extra letters. Don't they call Reebok Classics? I don't know what the hell they call them in New Orleans. Super duper hooster. Like super duper duper. Crystal in the 8 9s, I was wearing jelly shoes. Damn, he was wearing jelly shoes? Girls that wore jelly shoes didn't have pretty feet. Girls with jelly shoes always had that bad baby toe. The toe starts sticking out the side of the jellies and shit. PF Flyers is hard too. What they know about Nick kickers? They don't know nothing about no Nick kickers. It's in my autocorrect already because I do it all the time. Fool. Look, even fool, like nigga, fool. Misha G, all the girls had jellies in the hood. Nigga, you from Alabama. Of course they had jellies in the hood, man. There's a lot of poverty in Alabama, man. Of course you was gonna wear jellies. Y'all should have been the ones wearing Nick kickers, not us. We wearing Nick kickers and the girls wearing jellies in LA. Girl, if you don't put that baby toe back in your shoe, if you don't put some nail polish on them toes, oh shit. Nigga, in LA, we just wanted to be poor. We walking around in Romeo. We walking around in house shoes like they're dress shoes. Then we got the nerve to take them to Chambers and get them shoe shine. We spending more money on house shoes, nigga, than somebody that's going to a funeral, nigga. Jellies had those feet dirty, boy. That was their first. That was the first shoe they wore that got their feet dirty. Now they drive around in their car and they get out the car and their heel is dirty. If they take their shoe off, dirt on the bottom of their foot. I think Jellies was just getting women ready to drive cars. 1-800 house shoes. You could take the USC off. You know what I'm saying? Y'all heels was hella filthy. Really? Whose heel? Man, I ain't never seen no nigga with no dirty heel. Nigga, what? Them things were click clocking with rocks stuck. I had some serious calluses back in the day on my feet. Man, Barefoot Pookie said he had 4-inch calluses. He walked around the street since 1970 kicking fools in their face with them counts. I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. Kev, how long you do in jail before? In jail? Shit. I did a year. I did a bunch of 120 days and a bunch of 90 days. Fought a case a couple times. No, you know what I did? I did a violation in the county jail for basically the whole time. So yeah, a year, bro. Y'all was riding barefoot Pookie. Y'all was rivaling barefoot Pookie. Monster ever said just imitating the old man dressed out from across the street. Classic right there. In the summer '84, all the girls in LA was wearing gladiator sandals. Really? I don't know what that is, but I think I know though. Right, J Ship. Get on that case, J Ship. I think we got some outsiders watching tonight. Yeah, when I was young, I had to tap on the bottom of my shoes. I didn't know why. I just did it because everybody else did. It was the popular thing. So I put taps on the back of some shoes. Yeah, but I wasn't no fly dresser like that. Barefoot Pookie couldn't wear shoes with calluses that big. He didn't wear shoes. I bet you when he went to prison, he wore shoes. Damn, it must have been a mug putting your feet with calluses like that and some steel toe boots, some hard ass state boots. His feet had to be in pain. He probably had to go get a cortisone shot in his feet. Crystal beat me in LA 101. All right, Buck. All right, Buck. Misha G, you too funny. What Misha say? Crystal, did you wear the moccasins? I did, and couldn't tell me nothing. They get wet and smell like the funk of. Whoa, goodness. Misha G, you just ruined it. You ruining every man's fantasy tonight. Like one post after another. Girl, what's wrong with you? I mean, he couldn't wear them if he wanted to. But I bet he wore them state boots whether he wanted to or not. Provide proof of who you are or never have any semblance of credibility. You're either somebody or nobody. Nobody. The 96, Deion Sanders. I enjoy all your stories. Thank you. All right. Good looking out for the comment. I know the Asian lady hates seeing y'all feet. Yeah, she hates seeing mine for sure. No, they actually love seeing mine because it makes them work. They see me come, oh, I want to do, oh, me, you come, me. You have girlfriend? They set you up real good. You have girlfriend? No, I don't have no girlfriend. That's because your feet. You get your feet done every week. You have girlfriend. Then you tell them, yeah, I got girlfriend. Oh, your girlfriend don't like these feet. You got to keep these feet nice for the girlfriend. They got the hardest game. I thought black pimps had all the game, or a black con artist, right? Like the 5-car Miley type of guy on the back of the RTD bus. But no, the Asian lady in the nail shop, she's the best. She's the best. Oh, you the best. You the best. You like wifey? Oh, wifey don't like your feet. They like black women, period. Oh, nice ass. You mind if I touch? You let me touch us? Oh, nice, nice, nice. Yeah, they love sister's ass. I don't know about feet, but they love a sister's ass. NBA from Standard Shoes on La Brea. I don't like it when they do my feet and try to look in my eyes. I'm like, what you looking? That's because you scared you're going to fall in love. They be on your feet looking at you. You so worried about you going to fall in love with the Asian lady. You don't want her looking at you. Remind you of when a man is hooking you up and he look up at you, right? You know that deadly look too. They out hustled us from generations, from the beauty supply shops to the liquors. Out hustled us, man. From the man, what? Man, they took over all the businesses in the hood between them and the Middle Easterns. I mean, check it out. When the Asians came, the Middle Easterns came into the black hoods, that left the Mexicans, the hard-working Hispanics, that left them pushing shopping carts and selling oranges on the corner. Like in the black dudes, all we did was hang out in front of the liquor store now. Nigga, like we didn't own shit. We getting drunk as hell in front of the Asian-owned liquor store. We watching our women go off into the beauty supply shop and buy wigs and everything else. And now we on the corners fighting Mexicans for no reason. Like we are the most, we live in the most poverty and we go at it with each other. Like we don't have nobody else to turn on, right? And the Asians just treat us bad. Well, at least they used to. The Asians treat us bad when we used to go in the stores, right? Follow you around the store. What do you buy? What's in your hand? Open your hand. Then you go in 7-Elevens back in the day. It ain't like that no more. They got cameras and shit now. But the Middle Easterns be like, hey, you, what are you doing? What do you got? What are you doing? I'm shopping, motherfucker. Then they get mad. Who you call motherfucker? You, punk. Me no punk. Me no punk. You get out my store now. You gonna kick me out your store and I'll patronize you every day? You feel me? They make you want to steal. Now you go in there with a friend and tell your friend, go down aisle 3, act like you buying a Snickers. I'm going to go on aisle 1. I'm going to steal some oil, some radiator fluid. Now you done made them mad. Now the homie's stealing all your beer out the liquor store. Like the homies don't want to pay for nothing now because you done pissed them off. Misha G, based on what? You should. Taking 10 Snickers on the hood. You're right, Kev. You're right. Agreed. Remember? I don't remember that. I don't remember the Chinese doing the landscape. But I remember the Japanese doing the landscape. See, where I grew up, you had 2 kind of gardeners back then. You had a black gardener or you had a Japanese gardener. The Japanese gardener was going to do more of the landscape, more of the work. The black was a little bit lazy. And sometimes the Jap or the black would bring a family member, right? It was like they babysitting and working at the same time. Then as time went on, the Paisas start taking over because the Paisas was cheaper. Back then, you give a Paisa $25, he gonna do your front yard and your backyard. And that's once a week. You feel me? The black dude always want to come every other week. Like he's not coming every week. He's gonna come every other week. And he's gonna charge you for the front yard. If you want the backyard done, it's extra. And if he think you a sucker, now he's gonna ask you if you need the side done too. I can do the bushes in your driveway too for another $6-7. The Paisa was gonna come do everything, no questions asked. Oh, $25 cash? That's the only question he gonna ask. Cash or check? If you say cash, he gonna hook everything up. If you say check, he might not want to do your driveway because he don't want to wait. You know, your check might bounce. Like you don't want to check from a nigga anyway. Niggas' checks used to bounce. And then you got to come knocking on the door. I remember days with a Mexican, would come knock on mama's door, like boom, 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 boom. And my mother be like, yes, how you doing? Check them balance. You got cash? Uh, don't worry about it. Put it back in money. No, I gotta feed the family. I gotta pay rent. I gotta pay rent. Like, yeah, black people checks used to bounce and shit. You know what I'm saying? I got kicked out of a caravan park. An Asian guy ran. I didn't even live there and had never seen him in my life. Through the roof, $5 more. Man, look, check this out. Back in our day, right, we had this big old fat tree on our front yard. And then we had another tree that was growing. It looked like it might mess up the structure of the house at some point, right? So moms would tell the black dudes, hey, can you cut that tree down? They'd be like, yeah, $250. The price would come, mom say, can you cut that tree down? Yeah, $50. And give me another $10. I'll go throw it out for you. You know what I'm saying? So we was always like, man, just wait for the paisa to come, mom. The paisa take care of it. Don't even trip. The black dudes got to go rent a saw and shit. And they want to chop it up in little pieces and then lay it all out across your grass. Paisa like, man, look, I got a truck and I got my own saw. Well, I go borrow my cousin's saw. Paisa chop the tree down real quick. And he pull up the trunk too. He pull up the roots and everything. The price would be like, man, I just put that shit in my truck and I'll go get rid of that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't remember the Japanese cutting down no trees. I might have been too young, man, but I don't remember the Japanese cutting no trees. Hey, that rhyme. I don't remember no Japanese cutting our trees. I just remember them coming. Where KB at? Hell, y'all prices, get the work done deal. And he's going to jump all that stuff on the freeway. Yeah, and probably so. Or depending what kind of tree it is, they might go sell it for firewood. My lawn man do everything front to back for $70 a month. I'm truly blessed. Yeah, you are blessed. You probably in the South somewhere, right? Japanese had an influence in Boyle House in the 60s and 70s, all right? What about the ice cream truck? Scared what about them? Ice cream truck was good for two things. You jump on the back and get a free ride around the block, or y'all go buy something from this side and I'm gonna go to the driver's side and I'm gonna grab us some candy or some popcorn. Black dude trying to pay rent off cutting one for real. He trying to do all that. Paisa just want a beer, nigga. Paisa just need a 6-pack, nigga, and pay his little whatever you call that donation or whatever toward the rent. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, Paisa didn't want no bounce check though, man. Like Paisas was scared to go in the bank back in the day. Y'all remember that? Like if you ever went inside the bank or went to rob a bank, wasn't no Mexicans in there. It might be a Mexican lady at the most. Wasn't nobody in there but blacks and whites, man. They were scared. They didn't know. They didn't know if they was going to catch them for taxes or run their name and find out that they wasn't legal, didn't have no green card. Man, they wasn't going to no bank, fool. You remember that shit? Oh, I used to love the donut trucks, man. You talking to Yuck Mouth himself. What are you talking about, fool? I didn't want but the glazed donut stuff. My dad got all type of black homies from back in the day, and his job at the railroad. That's what's up. You remember every brother and sister had those escrow kits, dude. I don't remember all that, but all right. Eyeball Taurus said, hella scared. See that, and then like I seen guys get mad about black people robbing Pisces, right? Robbing their moms and dads or grandparents, right? It wasn't we're gonna rob a Mexican or Honduran. It was never that. What it was you knew they wasn't gonna call the police because they were foreigners. On top of it, you knew they had cash because they didn't put their money in the bank. That's what it was, but nobody speaks on that. Everybody want to make everything racial. And then nobody talks about how Mexicans used to rob Pisces. Nobody talks about how Mexicans used to didn't like Pisces. Until all this racial shit started in the prisons, all these different alliances, then they, I ain't gonna say too much, but then the Pisces was cool. You feel me? But I remember when I first went to the county jail, Pisces didn't give a damn about certain ethnic groups, homie. They was cool with black people. On everything, they was cool with black people, man. Man, check this out. In the county jail, Pisces, they like to cook this spicy food and they could cook real good and they share. Like they ain't stingy like black people. The Pisces share. So the Pisces would offer you a meal, homie. They would offer you some of their meal, homie, if you was black, if you was cool black. They would offer you some of their food, homie. Nobody talks about that shit. I ain't heard nobody talk about that shit. I witnessed that shit with my own eyes, nigga. I've been a recipient of them offering some shit, especially if you offer them something. If you offer them some hot sauce or some chicharrones, oh, you got a whole meal coming. They finna bless you with some bomb spicy ass noodles, man. Cool as hell. You feel me? AC Green had, okay. I was in the union. They used to give me burritos. You know what I'm saying? For real. For real, man. What gangs was portrayed in the movie Colors? I'm black and grew up around Pisces. When you get to know them, they are the coolest people who will treat you. Look, man, you don't even have to get to know a Pisces. They just cool people. Like you could have left that get to know them part out. Pisces are just cool people, homie. Seriously, they real cool people. But like some of the female Pisces though, almost the total opposite. A lot of them aren't so cool. They seem like, it's just my opinion. I'm not stereotyping them. I'm not saying this is how they are, but from my experience, they're some of the most racist people on the earth. Like we talk about the whites and these gang politics in Southern California. Bro, some of those women that don't speak no English, man, they are mean and evil, and they'll snatch their kids away from black kids, and they don't want you too close to them in line. And man, they some racist, evil ass women. I'm serious, bro, for real. Man, I had this neighbor, right? He was a smoker. He was a ex-baseball player for the Kansas City Royals. I don't think he made it to the big leagues, but in the minor leagues. And he was alumni at Dorsey High School. He married this woman from Mexico, right? And he had kids by her and stuff. She never spoke to nobody on the block. If you seen her in the store, she would never speak to you. She used to dog her husband out, her kids' father. She used to dog him out, speaking Spanish. I don't know what the hell she said to him, but she would be yelling at his ass. Probably yelling, "You smoked up the check again?" Probably yelling, "You damn smoker." But she used to yell at him all the time, man. The sheriff would come to their house and shit. And it wasn't, man, it was just crazy, man. But point being, she was just another one of those. Touch that KMV like button one time in America. But they come over here for, and she came from a decent family. They had, you know what she used to do? This is what I remember. And some of you guys probably remember when this used to happen. She used to get his money when he get paid if he didn't go smoke it off before he came home, because he got Social Security and he used to work sometime. And she would take some of his money and send it over to Mexico, like on a regular. And I remember one time I asked him, why do you give her money knowing she's gonna send the money to Mexico and you got kids right here in your household? And he told me that she would give money to the family to help take care of the family. That money went a long way. And I remember at one point he told me he was getting ready to go to Mexico to visit. And he may move there. I'm like, why would you move to Mexico the way she treats you and talk to you? He said, because all that money she had been sending for years, they had a ranch over there in Mexico. So he was like, they doing good over there. They straight. I'm like, man, that's a trip how we take for granted $20 and $50 over here in America. But you send that shit over to Mexico or some of these other countries, man, they can live good off that shit. Or at least put the money to good use to make the money multiply, right? Best American food is soul food. All right. Yeah. All right. Yo, Kev, off topic. What are your thoughts of JT going to the Red Sox and JD Martinez? I think it's good for both. The problem with JD Martinez is, has he reached his peak yet? He's a clutch hitter. Great. He's a great hitter, clutch hitter. I love him. I love clutch hitters. So I love JD Martinez. The question is he over the hill? Can he still perform in LA though? That's the question. As far as JT going to Boston, excellent move for Boston. He should have a great career. Well, his career is about over with, but should be great in Boston. Yeah, I think so too, Jay Shep. I honestly think it's, but I think Boston is more in tune, more likely to get the best out of JT based on that park favors him. He's going to hit a lot of balls off that wall and over that wall. JD Martinez, like I said, he's a clutch hitter. You got to love a clutch hitter. The question is he over the hill? So we'll see. We'll definitely see. What about Floyd and Javante? What about him? What's up with the baseball Hall of Fame? They letting Roland in. That tripped me out when I seen that. And I'm not hating on Roland. I'm not going to say nothing bad about Roland, but that tripped me out when I seen that. Like, for real? It's kind of crazy to me. Rod Carew just might have been the GOAT. Rod Carew was cool. I don't know about the GOAT, but he had a nice career, man. Old Rod Carew, left-hander. I liked Rod Carew. Who winning the Super Bowl? Philadelphia Eagles. Rod Carew. Okay, like, share, and subscribe to kevmacvideos. Damn, we agreeing on sports again. I mean, it is what it is. Ryan Garcia or Tank Davis. Ooh, man, that's going to be a good one. I love clutch hitting Eyeball Torres. To me, that's where it's at. To the average fan, they don't know a clutch hitter from a regular player. From NY, Bet One. Kev, you need a sports channel. We had one right here, man. We had a sports channel right here. We had a sports section on this channel, but put a little too much pressure on myself. And once I gave out some bad picks, I felt bad. So I'm going for Philly too, for real. All right. Do you think baseball can ever get back popular with our people? It already is. I did a live explaining that. I want to say like the top 7 players or 7 out of the top 10 players in the draft were black. Something like that. It was something huge. something that we haven't seen in modern day. There's a bunch of black dudes. So yeah, they're gonna get it back. But I don't know if it can get back to like it was in the past. But if black parents want their kids to play sports, I think baseball is still the way to go because you can get 18 or 20 years out of baseball. And of course, it's seven figures. Shit, now they're giving out what? I got to count on my fingers. What, 9 figures now? 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they're giving out 9-figure contracts now. Definitely less dangerous. Absolutely. Yeah. Let me see. New York Mets fans are similar to who in football? Mets fans think they're going to win every damn year. And sometimes I get tricked into thinking they got a good shot, but really they don't have a good shot. They going to fall off just like who? The 49ers? Western Ave, you coming to Vegas? What about Crystal? Y'all coming to Vegas? So y'all still got time right now to save your money. Quit smoking so much, quit drinking so much, quit eating so much, quit buying dresses that you're not going to wear or you're only going to wear once. And you can make the trip and have fun with us. What y'all going to do when we don't go live, when we all out having fun? And if we do go live, you're going to be the only person watching or what? Oh, man, my man said the Cowboys are the Yankees of the NFL. All right. Not bad. My man said I can't put the blunt down, but I was really talking to Crystal and Western Ave. You see, neither one of them responded. No reply. They pleading the fifth, so we know they're not going to be there. Braun would rather pass Kareem, yep, than win another championship. You're right. LeBron James is Aaron Rodgers. Man, don't do Aaron Rodgers like that. Man, Aaron Rodgers, man, he all right, man. Cowboys ain't got the championships to be the Yankees. Cowboys got some championships, though. And they got the fans, too. Mets are like the Anaheim Angels. Well, the Mets won in 86. Did they win since 86? I don't remember. You didn't hear me, Crystal? Okay. All right, baby. Is that an apology? How you going to make it up to me? My sons played travel baseball. It cost me about $500 a tournament. Well, shit, you got a good ass job. $500 ain't nothing to you, man. Shit. You probably got sponsors from work. Your co-workers probably help sponsor your kid, man. Oh, Western Ave didn't hear me either. All right, y'all, whatever. Why the hell is there so many Cowboy fans out there in Cali? Y'all what? Even from Texas? Because a lot of their parents came from Texas because the Cowboys were on TV a lot in California back then. You know, you only get a couple of games. You get the Monday night game back in the day. And then you get your Sunday games, right? But Sunday, you would only get 2 or 3 games. So the Cowboys, the Steelers, they were always on TV when I was growing up. I think that got a lot to do with it. Lakers, what? At Madison Square Garden tomorrow? The Lakers are terrible. Didn't they just lose 3 straight? I'm old. Don't let these niggas get to roasting and stuff. No, they ain't roasting you. They ain't said nothing about you. My son's on a showcase travel tournament team. It's 4 bands a year. Well, y'all balling. You probably got that reservation discount, though. Like, when they come to the reservation, do y'all play for free? Do y'all get like I'm saying y'all like I'm not a Choctaw Indian or some shit. Choctaw native from Oklahoma or some shit, right? But do y'all get like a free baseball field all fixed up and shit? The water's free and all that type of stuff. Can you teach me how to gamble, OG crap? Yeah, if you come to Vegas, I'll teach you. Kev, last year at 12 years old, my son was a pitcher clocking 70. That's good. 70. But you know what? You know what though? At 12 years old, throwing 70 is good. But check this out. Now I don't know. You might know baseball better than me. You might know Little League better than me because you probably talk to the other parents and stuff, right? But when I was 11 years old and 12 years old, that's what we hit off of in the batting cage. We hit 70. So we would be ready for your son. Like your son would be throwing nothing special at the time when we was coming up. 70 was it. 70 is what we hit off of. We had a big dude named Ronald Collins. Ronald probably threw over 70 miles an hour. If he didn't, it looked like he did because he was this big old Kareem Abdul-Jabbar looking dude, and he was so tall and threw so hard, he would wind back and land on his knee. Ronald Collins would finish his windup on one knee. Oh, well, they threw breaking balls too. They threw breaking balls. And it was hard to hit a 70 mile an hour breaking ball back then. And don't like I'm not saying nothing's wrong with your son. So please don't start trying to get back at me like you ain't ready for it. Like, look, I didn't mean nothing bad about your son's skills. You know what I'm saying? I was just saying, when we grew up, like we produced some Major League Baseball players that I played with. Royce Clayton, you feel me? And he's just one that comes to mind, but it was several. And I know Ken Norton played with us, but he ended up playing football. It's a dude on the Pittsburgh Steelers back in the day. I don't know if he played pro baseball, but he played pro football for the Steelers. I can't think right now, but we produce a lot of talent up out our neighborhood. And so we was hitting 70 miles an hour. That's all I'm trying to say is where I grew up playing and where I live, that was normal for us. That's what we did. Our thing was going in the cage hitting 90. That was our thing. That's what we grew up on. So that's all I'm saying. Now, when my son was coming up, my son was 10. We had him hitting at 60 miles an hour. So no disrespect to your son. We just come from a neighborhood and an area where that's what we did. That was normal for us. We used to go to Alpine Village. Absolutely, we used to go to Alpine Village. I played pitcher in the Little League. I sucked, hitting the umpire behind the catcher. Damn, boy. I would see you looking at it all wrong. You didn't suck because you hit the umpire. You were so great that you could hit the umpire. That means you didn't hit the batter and you got the ball past the catcher to hit the umpire. You were good, man. You were awesome. Look at it that way. Yeah, Daryl Strawberry, but I didn't play Little League with Daryl, though. Daryl was a little older, and Daryl played at Harvard Park. But he's out the neighborhood. He played at Crenshaw High. And that's what I'm saying. We played with, Chris Brown. There's a lot of dudes, man. A lot. And that we played against Tony Tarasco. Tony Tarasco made it to the big leagues. Quite a few others. I think Tony Tarasco played for Santa Monica College. We had a lot of dudes that didn't actually make it to the league but played college ball. It's all about preparation and what's the word when you do shit over and over and over? Come on, y'all, help me with that word. You do shit over and over and over. Repetition. So preparation and repetition is big. As long as you keep taking your kid's a pitcher. So I don't really know what you could do for him. Pitching was the only position I never played. But as a hitter, you want to keep taking him to the batting cage. So when consistency, that's another good word. But if you take your son to the batting cage all the time, he gonna be hitting that shit easy. Boom, he gonna be tearing 70 up. I don't really remember them having 80, but if they got 80 up in there, move him up to 80, but not right away. Just later on, move him up to 80. The thing is consistency, repetition. Repetition is very important. The consistency is be consistent on taking him to do whatever it is he needs to do. If he's pitching, pitch the ball, hitting the ball, shooting baskets, free throws, be consistent. But repetition is just, you got to keep hitting that ball. Then eventually his form is going to be automatic. He don't have to think about how he hit the ball. He just start turning on that ball and it becomes very easy for him. And what you really want to do is get him to be more advanced in his age bracket. So if he's 12 years old, you really want him to be able to compete with 15-year-olds. Now, when he's in high school, you're hoping that he could play as a freshman, as a 9th or 10th grader on the varsity, but that ain't mandatory though. But 11th grade, he should be playing varsity. You know what I'm saying? And then you're preparing him. Even when he's in high school, you still got to keep up with the consistency, the repetition, and keep going over the fundamentals with him. One thing I noticed, I mentioned this on here several times before, but white people are very fundamental in sports, very fundamental. And that's why they're so great. That's why they're able to make the jump to the next level. The thing is, when you're Latino or you Black, like we have a natural rhythm to ourselves. And we can do things that far was perceived as average or standard. You know what I mean? So we actually better than white people. You know what I'm saying? We actually are better than them naturally, I'm saying. But fundamentally, white people, they put their kids in these baseball programs and basketball and football camps. And they really get them on weight programs. They really get their kids outgoing. And that's why a lot of times in these good high schools have a lot of white people on the team. And then going into the league and the minor leagues and stuff, you see a lot of white people there. And even when the scouts come, scouts a lot of times are looking at fundamentals. Scouts ain't looking at, the guy that can do the extra things. And then they worry about your preparation. And we got a problem with that. I'll use Allen Iverson, for example. We're bad at, remember when I was talking about the gardeners, the Black gardeners being lazy and shit? The Black dudes don't want to go to practice. We want to sit there and bag on each other. We want to talk about the coach. We want to look at women. We want to do everything but what we're supposed to do. And that's our problem, because the scouts want somebody that works hard, that prepares to play the game. And it starts at home. It starts with the parents that's able to get their kids in these programs and teach them that, look, on Friday and Saturday, we're going to the batting cage. On Sunday, we might go check out a baseball game. Let's go see how the pros play. You know what I mean? And yeah, we're going to make fun of each other. But you know what? I don't look at talking about each other as a bad thing. It's bad mentally. It can mess us up mentally, and it can be long term. But I think, at least where I grew up and in my experience, it's healthy to talk about each other, because that's what made our games better. Competition is a great thing. There's never nothing wrong with being competitive. So when we say you can't catch, go home, go in the backyard when nobody can see you, throw the ball up, throw the ball off the wall, learn to catch. Show up to the field early and have somebody hit you ground balls. Tell them to hit you them balls hard. You'll learn how to catch then. When the ball hits you in your chest enough or pop up and hit you in your mouth enough, you're going to learn how to catch. And And here's another thing. This is why I like some of the coaches, some of the tough coaches. I mean, and color has nothing to do with it. You got a Bobby Knight, in college basketball, but then you got kids, parents of any race, white, black, brown, whatever, red, yellow, that'll go out there and hit you the ball hard. You feel me? They want you to get better. They want you to be able to pick up them balls. Tell you to come in at third base so you closer. Learn to get that ball. And those are good things to help us. Sometimes we need coaches like that. Sometimes we need the parents to stay out of it. You're putting your kid in a league, right? Okay. Let the coach be the coach. You're the parent. So you decide where you want this your kids to play at. But let the coach coach. If you don't like this coach or you don't like this park, go to another park. You know what I'm saying? But let the coaches coach. And especially when they good and they hard on the kids. As long as they're not disrespecting the kid and cussing, then that's cool. But if the coach is saying, get the ball, get in front of the ball, you're going to take 10 more ground balls today, run a lap, nigga, let your kid run that lap. Because he's going to think about why he's running a lap. And if your kids start crying and don't want to play, your kid's a punk. Make your kid go out there and play. As a kid, I traveled all over LA playing Pop Warner football. That's what's up. Train like Kobe. Absolutely, man. Kobe was one of the greatest, man. Definitely got to have practice without question. Other races, watches the black culture. I agree with that to a large degree. But watching, that's one thing. But, that's like kevmacvideos or KM Video Live Stream. People are watching. People watching what we're doing because they're copying. But I don't think that's a bad thing. Like, it just makes you better. It makes you better, man. So I don't think that's a bad thing. Shit. But yeah, man. Kev, you should be a coach. I've coached baseball for a couple years. It's cool. It's kind of hard. It's kind of hard to coach little league because you got the mothers. A lot of fathers are absent. Don't get me wrong. There's a couple fathers that show up, but it's more so the mothers and the grandmothers. And you don't really want the grandmothers to be there. The grandmothers are, I don't want to disrespect our elders, but the grandmothers give you problems. They get on the mother, and then the mother get on you. And they don't understand why their kid is on the bench. Your kid is on the bench because he's sorry. He's not on the bench because I don't like him. He's not on the bench because my kid is playing. I'm not going to let my kid play a whole game because he is my kid. You feel me? But some coaches, they kid ain't never coming out of game. They kid going to get the best positions on defense and the best spot in the batting order on offense. You feel me? Granny be spoiling too much. They do, though. For real, they do. And then I'm not the one. Like, my coaching, I feel like I was a great coach. My friends said I was a good coach, right? But I'm the type, I don't care if you the father, you the uncle, you the brother, you the mother, or the grandmother, or the grandfather, right? When you come to the game and you watch the game, don't try to ride me. Don't do that. Because I'm coaching to the best of my ability with the best talent I got out there. I'm trying to win every game. I'm not out there to lose. I'm not out there for the kids to get exercise. I'm putting in all this free time to get the best out of my players. And I want the parents to understand. I want them to understand that. Don't ride me. Don't be like, Coach, what are you doing? I'm trying to win the game. That's what I'm doing. Then you get happy when a player comes through. You don't know this sport. That's why you're not coaching. Just sit back, kick back. Because I'm going to let you talk your shit. The coach can't coach. The coach is having a bad day. Why is the coach yelling at the kids? You can keep doing that shit. But it's going to be that crucial moment where I'm going to get mad and I'm going to ride your ass. I'm going to come up out that dugout. I'm going to give you a warning first, though. I'm going to tell you, you got something else to say, I'm going to come out the dugout. And when I come out the dugout, it don't mean I'm going to whoop your ass. It don't mean I'm going to fight. It don't mean I'm going to bring a bat with me. But what it does mean is I'm finna come out there and I'm finna give your ass the same treatment you gave me. I'm finna tell you how sorry your son is. And I'm finna tell you ladies right there that's co-signing how sorry your kids is. I'm finna tell you can take your kid to another park. I'm gonna tell you that if I could trade your kid, I would. And if you got a problem with that, now we can go behind the bleachers. We could go in the equipment room if you want to, right? But I'm gonna let you know, like, you ride me too hard now. Go on and kick back. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people ain't ready for that shit. They ain't ready to admit their son ain't shit. And another thing too, this is just me. This was my method, right? If we got a holiday coming up or something, we gonna have, or we don't get the field, we can't have the field this week or something. All right, this is what I want you parents to do. I want you guys to meet us at the batting cage on a just say Tuesday, right? Bring your kid to the batting cage. If your kid needs a ride, let me know. I'll pick your kid up. If your kid don't have money for the batting cage, don't worry about it. I got it, right? If your kid don't show up or you don't make no effort for your kid to go, that's on you. That's on the parent. That ain't my fault that your kid ain't getting better and your kid ain't building up a camaraderie with his teammates. That's on the parent. Another thing is I'll tell parents, like if your kid is struggling, just say picking up ground balls, right? Or your kid is struggling with fly balls. I'll tell a parent, when your kid comes home from school, before y'all go have dinner and he do his homework, throw him some balls. Throw the ball up in the air. Eventually, remember repetition, eventually he'll start catching the ball. You don't need a bat. Just throw the ball on the ground real hard and tell him to get in front of it. Eventually, he's going to start catching that ball. Like, because practice ain't enough for your kid. Your kid is failing. There's not enough time in the year to get your kid right. So he needs that extra practice. Go home and work with him 15, 20 minutes a day. You feel me? Now he's getting an extra couple hours in a week. If you don't want to do that, please accept the fact that your child is sorry and he's only going to get to play 2 innings. The minimum, the league mandatory minimum. You feel me? But I'm gonna go ahead and end it right here. I'm getting mad just thinking about some of these parents and their kids right now. So no, I don't think I could coach no more. I do be thinking about going to some high schools and asking the coaches if they don't mind if I volunteer. Because I could go work out a couple players, but I don't want to be held to a standard where I have to show up every day. You feel me? I mean, it's free. You're not giving me a check. So I should pass a background check, right? So I'll be thinking about it, but I just don't. He said, no, don't go, man. I gotta go, homie. Hell yeah, I'm out of here, man. Hey, y'all take it easy though. I'll see y'all tomorrow. C Breeze, Kenneth Johnson, Danny Hernandez. Yeah, I'm gonna leave, man. I've been on for an hour and 45 minutes. We didn't reach 300. I'm stuck talking about baseball. Good night, Misha G, with your cute ass. Good night, everybody else. To all you kids that's 11 and 12 years old throwing 70 miles an hour, work on your breaking ball. If you can, learn to throw a screwball. The screwball will help you. All right. I'm out here, y'all. Peace.